So as you can see, we've got the forward overhead connected, and you're doing a test on Orbit XP, which is our software to connect with X-Plane using the flight plane called Zebo. We're also compatible with ProSim and iFly. And we've just connected a crossover Ethernet cable to connect the computer directly to the forward overhead. Now you can use a crossover Ethernet cable, or you can use a standard Ethernet cable if you're connecting via a switch or a router. But if you're using crossover, it can go directly to the module. We also have 2 power supplies, and this will depend, the amps on the power supplies will depend on if you also have the aft overhead connected or not. They're both 12 volts, 5 amps and 7 amps respectively. This is the forward overhead plug-and-fly in Alpha line. Now in this section I'm going to be showing you the features of the forward overhead and also highlighting the parts which are only available in Alpha line. So in all of them we have the methacrylate panels which have all been painted to a very high quality, and we also have the warm white backlight. The scale is 1:1. And it will fit inside the flyby-cockpit's shell. Starting at the top left, we have the annunciators switches, all act the same way you'd expect as in the plane. So that's a momentary switch, as you'd expect. These plastic guards are all functional. Everything on here is functional. Below, in the navigation panel, we're starting to see these locking switches. Now these are only available in the Alpha line. If you buy the Bravo, you'd be getting this type of switch. So all of these have a locking mechanism for security, which works exactly the same as in the plane. Now another feature of the Alpha line is that the yaw dumper is magnetically activated. It has solenoid, so by software it can switch down. Moving further down, the knobs are plastic injection, so they're not 3D printed, giving a higher quality and with a sticker for the extra detail. Here we have the blue different types of annunciators. As you can see, all the knobs are plastic injection with a sticker. And these are locking mechanisms, again, as I've said before, with the cap. These are Alpha line products. The servos, there's different qualities of servos, and if you check down here, we also have a dual servo there, and the duct press is also a dual servo. Coming back to the bottom left corner where we were, the landing lights, we call this the Type T, are made of aluminium and they're replica parts, and these belong to the Alpha line. The engine starters, you can also get these with the solenoid activation, and I'll show you that, just one second. So, when appropriate, these will be activated inside the plane, inside ProSim, inside Orbit, whatever you're using. If we look at the center panel, we see we have a reading light to adjust the brightness there. Here we actually have a dimming circuit inside the forward overhead, which is different from the 737, but it's better for you if you just want to buy the forward overhead and don't have, say, the rest of the cockpit yet. This part will be independent. All the switches are functional. This actually works the same as the plane, so when you close it, it doesn't go to on, it goes to armed. So it all works the same. All of these buttons are functional, and these are rotary encoded. Coming to the top, you can see the window heat panel has a very nice finish. You can see the backlight there. All of these are functional. Wing anti-ice is another magnetic part, so when the solenoid activates, this will head down, or up rather. Just try that. Was that it? No, it's the other one. Okay. So, moving further on, these are locking switches too. This is again the alpha line. Annunciators, functional cockpit voice recorder, the dual gauges. And furthermore, moving on, we have all of these to adjust. All of the displays are also functional.